Please come and join us. My name is Rachel and today I'll be hosting today's proceedings. Before we commence, I'd like to welcome our distinguished guests to the stage. The Mayor of Kangaroo Island, Mr. Michael Pengilly, Andrew G from Living Ministry Media, and Nick Crater from Faith FM.
Welcome along,
And Pastor Dita Stahl from Brighton Seventh-day Adventist Church. Thank you.
Good.
I would like to thank you all for being here today to help us officially launch Faith FM at Kangaroo Island. Mr. Pengilly and the Kangaroo Island community, thank you so much for your support. And firstly, I would like to invite Nick Crater from Faith FM to speak about the history of their ministry.
Well done, Rachel. Thank you very much, Rachel, for the introduction. It's great to be here for this special occasion. As Rachel just mentioned, my name is Nick Rita and I'm coordinating Faith FM Radio in South Australia. Just a few words about Faith FM. This radio broadcast started in 2008 with a very small community in Victoria. And since then, it grew so much that right now we are having over 200 stations all around Australia, and now another one on the map here in Kangaroo Island. And it's really great to be here, to be part of this launch today. We are reaching over 6 million Australians all around Australia. And just a few words about this great station. Faith FM is a Christian radio network providing positively different lifestyle and spiritual radio programs to benefit and enhance and uplift Australian communities. Faith FM reaches approximately 6 million Australians through Faith FM radio station, scattered all around Australia, and reaches across the outback through the vast service, a government-sponsored radio and TV service, the remote communities and grey nomads. Faith FM is available online through a variety of platforms, and one of them is Living Ministry Media, which is hosting this event, this community event here today. We are so privileged to be part of this ministry because we provide a good range of programs, health programs, family-oriented, and Bible. This is a Christian radio broadcast, and we want people of Australia to benefit and come closer to understand God more. We live in this country which was very well known as a Protestant country, and we're falling sometimes a bit away from that. But this radio is here purposely to bring us closer to God, in a relationship with God, and to understand that we are here for a purpose to support each other. And I'm so grateful to be here today and to welcome you all here and all the dignitaries for this event. I would like to wish all God's blessings to all of you on behalf of Faith FM Radio all around Australia. Thank you.
I'd now like to welcome Andrew G from Living Ministry Media, who will say just a few words.
Few words, thank you for coming. What can I say? I would like to say a big thank you to everyone that's here today, especially to our guest here from Kangaroo Island, the Mayor, Michael, sorry, I can't remember names. Pengilly. Thank you very much. And everyone else, all the volunteers, because as you know, the whole, everything that's done here, most of the Faith FM radio, well, I'd say pretty much all of it is done by volunteers. And the fact that we're here today, it's because of you guys, that donated their time, the efforts and everything else and money to make all this happen. So I want to say a big thank you to everyone that in whatever shape or form help with this event. Thank you.
It has now come time for the official proceedings to begin, so I'd now like to ask Pastor Dita to please pray.
For those here, let's bow our heads. Father in heaven, this is your project, so we ask your blessing upon it, but also we ask your blessing upon this island and the residents herein, that your Spirit will be here and go throughout this community, enhancing it for the better for your glory. In Jesus' name, amen.
Thank you, Pastor Dieter, for your blessing. I'd now like to welcome the Mayor, Mr. Michael Pengilly, to come forward and help with the official launch of Faith FM Kangaroo Island.
Thank you very much, Rachel, and good afternoon to everybody, especially those who are visiting us from Australia, as opposed to those of us who live here. On a very special day, and I particularly just want to pick out one local who hasn't moved very far at all in his 86 years, which is John Cook over here. John's family used to have the guest house straight across the road here, and John lived just behind that for many years. And the Cooks are a long-standing island family, well regarded, and have been around for a long, long time. And so it's really good to see John here. We see each other a fair bit over the years. But look, thank you for having me along today. I apologise for my address, but I've come from an 80th, that's 80, not mine, 80th birthday party at American River, and I'm going back. I instructed this good man here to take his tie off because he was overdressed. But it's interesting, actually, because this is a very sacred spot here to Kangaroo Islanders at our War Memorial. And generally speaking, when I'm here in an official capacity, whether in my current role or in my past role, I'm here in a collar and tie. So it's actually good to be here today in shorts and a shirt and thongs. But look, radio is part of the essence of the Australian way of life. And I think we're truly lucky that you've brought Faith FM to Kangaroo Island. It will be well received. There is a growing, I don't know what it is, it's the way Australia is going, but Australia is a Christian nation still, despite what some would not want it to be, and it should continue that way for a long time. We're built on Christian principles, and that's not to say there's anything wrong with any other faith, but that's just the way things are. And it's very dear. The first thing the first settlers did when they arrived on Kangaroo Island on July the 27th, 1836, down on Reeves Point, was they had a prayer service. That was the first thing they did. And that may or may not be of interest to you, but it's the truth. That's what happened. So you will compliment the local radio station here, Kicks FM, who have a different perspective on the world and to yours. I don't mean that derogatory. I mean, it's different. It's a different type of radio station. But, you know, there is an enormous listening audience to ABC radio in the country. That's a lot of only things we get. So the local community radio stations, including Faith FM, when I was in Parliament on the Fleurieu, they were very strong down around the south coast through Goolwa and Victor Harbour, Strathalbyn. So I'm really pleased that you'll compliment the radio stations that people can listen to here. I'm only 20 kilometres out of town that way, and I can't get Kicks FM, so I'm hoping you might beat that. So look, thank you again for having me, and I hope you keep up your good work. We've got the jockeys over here running the computers, which leads me very quickly to talk about something else in Australia, is why you need things like this, and I was talking to Louise Davis, the Uniting Church pastor, a few minutes ago. Social media is starting to run the world, ruin the world in my view, with Twitter and Facebook and heavens knows what else. So to have some stability by the way of radio stations and feeding out what's really going on rather than what they want to see on social media is really important. So thank you again, and I've probably said enough, and I've got to go back over the other side of the 80th birthday party to pick up my wife. But I'm very happy to be here, and let's do it. Who's doing it?
You are. There you go. Rachel, you go. No, just Rachel.
Rita, where's the bag? Where's the bag?
Thank you. Can we, before we disappear, or did you want to officially, so it's launched?
I officially launch Faith FM on Kangaroo Island. Yes. I declare it open, launch it, and whatever else you want me to do. I forgot that bit, didn't I? I'm sorry.
Mayor Michael, this is from Faith FM.
Mike,
Yes, I will just repeat that thing. Mayor Michael Pingelli, this is a little gift from Faith FM. You'll have few books there which will give a bit of background, also not only about the station, but about the faith of this radio station. And thank you very much for coming here today again. It was a pleasure to meet you.
My pleasure, thank you.
And for our listeners that are still listening, well, we're going to say goodbye. You're going to listen to some music now. But if the ones that are here, if we could have a photo, group photo with the mayor, that would be fantastic. So we'll do the official one, and then if we could ask everyone to come and have a photo. And to our listeners on Faith FM, we'll say goodbye, and we'll see you next time, maybe somewhere else. Thank you.
Bags for if people want to have more bags.
And for those that are here, also we have more bags, so please free to grab a bag. So can we have some? Yes, you talk.
Set up the official photos, get the team together, and I'll serenade you with the style of Faith FM 87.6 Kangaroo Island. Good to be with you, and what a wonderful world we can make it. We appreciate the opportunities here.
Okay, now if I can have everyone here, if you want to be in a photo, come on guys, selfie. We'll go a bit further and... No, not further because he's set up. We can go really wide. And some down the bottom. Come on guys, come on, for the photo. Come on everyone for the photo. Please come quick. We're going to have group photo with everyone, come on. Are we still live? Can we have some here right at the front? Come on, guys. Ladies, kids, whoever, come here at the front. Come here, come with me, join me. Come on. Tall people at the back, little ones at the front. Sorry? Guys, you're too far out. You need to go, Bill, you're too far out that you're not going to be in. You got to squish more. This is fantastic, guys. And for those that are watching still on a live stream, you can still enjoy it for a little while until we, John, in a photo. Are we ready, Daniel?
We can go in the photo.
Okay, Junior, okay, are we all ready? Make sure you all see the camera, and we just want to let you know we are still live on internet, not on the radio, so people can see you, so behave. And we're going to take a photo, and then we can wave goodbye to our viewers. Okay, let's get in a photo, and then you will tell us when. Junior, you need to come here. You coming for the photo? Okay, Daniel, tell us when. He's our photographer, this man. He does a fantastic job all over the world, traveled everywhere. I'm dead serious. And a wave, everyone now wave. Keep waving. Keep waving. And say goodbye to our viewers. Bye. Thank you for joining us once again.